Every decision you make affects your destiny, whether good or whether bad. It determines your destiny. You have to think about the choices and the decisions that you make. Do they line up with the will of God? Are they spirit-led or are they flesh-led? Are they spirit-led, or is it in my emotions? Or is it my sinful desires, my sinful flesh leading me to make these decisions? Submit every decision, every choice to God. Don't ever make a decision, don't ever make a choice without first consulting God and getting God's approval, getting God's stamp on whatever you're trying to do. Because if you move ahead of God, if you do something without God, you're going to get yourself in a whole lot of trouble. I've been there, I've done that. The consequences and the choices that I've made in the past have caused a lot of hurt, caused a lot of pain, a lot of tears, because they was outside of the will of God. It was the flesh, me, making those choices. And every consequence, every choice, you got to deal with that. You got to deal with that. Don't make a permanent decision based off a temporary situation. Because when you make a permanent decision based off a temporary situation, you're going to end up landing yourself in hell. Like the rich man and like Lazarus. The rich man, he had his choices. He chose to live how he wanted to live on earth. And a result of that, he woke up and found himself in hell. The poor man, Lazarus, he was dealt with what he was dealt with. The Lord had grace and mercy on him. And when he died, he woke up in Abraham's bosom. Our choices, our decisions determines our destiny. So we got to be very careful that we're not doing things that will land us in hell. Because the decisions we make now, when judgment day comes, all things that we did on earth will either land us in heaven, in the kingdom, or it will land us in hell with fire and brimstone. And the lake of fire, it never quenches, it never dies. It's forever and ever and ever. So we need to think about that this morning. We need to think about that going forward. Will my choices land me in heaven, or will they land me in hell? Be very careful. Be very, very careful with the decisions and the choices you make.